Haere mai rā, haere mai koutou e ngā manawa roa, e ngā manawa titi. Whakaeke mai hei runga i ngā reo o mihi, mai te whare wānanga o Waitaha e. Haere mai rā, haere mai rā. Aranga mai rā, i tēnei ope, kei whakaeke nei, i runga i a koutou e te mana, o tua hurere e nā kakano, kua pua wai ngā hua, kua tipu e te ihi, e te mana karanga maira, karanga maira, karanga maira. Kua tōu iho mai koutou ki te puna mātauranga. Kia koutou ngā koutou toko ngā whānau e. Whakamihi mai ki a rātou e tūana ki te atamira nei e.
Tēnā rā koutou, me noho tātou, please be seated. Ai te tuatai ka huri o mātou whakaro ki tiwi o Tainui me tā rātou mamai, te mamai i roto i tā rātou ngākau. Nō reira, kei te mihi tātou, ki rātou katoa me te whānau pani hoki, te whānau atu heitia. Nō reira, kei ko nei tātou kia whakanui ai tā mātou tauira kei raro. Nō reira, kotahi ai te tikanga mātou nei kia whakanui ai rātou. Nō reira, ngā whānau, kua haere tāwhiti mai ki ko nei, hara mai, no mai. Koutou ngā whānau hoki o Aotearoa me te Waipounamu, welcome, it's a pleasure to have you here. We needed to give our acknowledgements to Haiti and the whānau of Tainui in the first instance, but our purpose here today is to celebrate our graduates below. So to you all, the families who have come from afar, all of our families throughout New Zealand, welcome to Canterbury, to the University of Canterbury. Piki te ora, piki te kaha, piki te māramatanga, our duty is to celebrate yourselves. Congratulations.
Manu tiria, manu, wero ia ki te poho te raka katou re, katou mai te ruhi, e tau e koia, koia, koia. ia kota raruriki ki mai maui e hara I te whitu me te waru e tau e koia. Koia.
No reire, te māngai ngā anehera poro, te tukaturi tapu, whakaungia mai mātou I roto I tō arohanoa. Paihiratia, ki te rangi Māria, ngā wā katoa ko te māngai ai. Tēnā rā koutou.
Ka tangi te titi, ka tangi te kāka, ka tangi hoki ahu, tihe Māori ora. Ra rangatira mā, nau mai, piki mai, haere mai, ki te whare wānanga o Waitaha. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. Ko Amy Adams aho, ko o te tumu konuhera, e te whare wānanga o Waitaha. My name is Amy Adams, and I have the privilege of being the Chancellor of the University. I welcome you all to the University of Canterbury graduation ceremony and invite all present who are able to stand, remove trenches and join in singing the Māori and English versions of the first verse of the national anthem, the words to which are in your programs and displayed on the screens behind me. Please be seated. Well, kia ora anō. Can I begin by acknowledging Vice-Chancellor Professor Cheryl Dalaray, Po Whakarai, Professor Te Mairi Tau, fellow University Council members, our academic staff, but most importantly, can I acknowledge our graduates and their whānau and friends. It is a privilege to welcome you here today. To our graduates, my heartfelt congratulations on all that you've achieved. You can be very proud of the world-class education you've received here at the University of Canterbury. We might be a university in a small nation in the South Pacific, but the quality of the education you have received here is respected and admired the world over, which is why we're ranked in the top 3% of all universities globally. As we celebrate your accomplishments, I also want to thank and pay tribute to the lecturers and tutors who have taught you and guided you, and to your whānau and friends who have supported you, encouraged you, and picked you up when you needed it. Ngā mihi nui. It can be easy to forget that graduating from university is something very special. It's the culmination of many years of work and dedication. It shows not only that you have the necessary skills and ability in your area of study, but that you have the perseverance to keep going through those times when it might have seemed that the mountain was just too high to climb. Everyone has those moments, and I know you will face them time and again in your careers, but I hope that you can look back on what you've accomplished at UC and know that you have what it takes to succeed. Of course, being a student isn't just about the education you've received. It's also about the people you've met and the experiences you've had, and it's the combination of all of those things that define your time here. Knowing that Christchurch is ranked in the top 100 student cities in the world, I hope you've taken every opportunity to immerse yourself in all that Ōtautahi has to offer. As a graduate of UC myself, I'm proud that for more than 150 years, UC has been leading the way. The first woman in the entire British Empire to get a degree graduated from our university, as did the first Māori to graduate in Aotearoa, New Zealand. As you enter the next chapter of your lives, I hope that you go on to deliver your own firsts. A university qualification is something no one can ever take away from you. It is one of the greatest assets you'll ever acquire, and it has the potential to take you in directions that sitting here today, you can probably only begin to imagine. I have no doubt the study you've done at the University of Canterbury will be of enormous benefit to you, but perhaps even more importantly, it has the potential to provide real value to your family, your community, your country, and maybe even the world at large. You now become the role models to those who come after you. It's an exciting world that you're part of. Wherever your journey takes you, in Aotearoa or around the world, we wish you all successful and fulfilling futures. We know how hard you've worked, how committed and dedicated you are. Welcome to the University of Canterbury alumni. We're proud to have you join us. He mihi nui ki a koutou katoa. In the name of Te Whare Wānanga o Waitaha, University of Canterbury, I, Amy Adams, Tumu Konihera, Chancellor, now convene a ceremony of the University of Canterbury to celebrate our graduates on the completion of their certificates, diplomas and degrees. I call upon our Tumu Tuarua Akaranga, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic Catherine Moran, and Tumu Tuarua Rangahau, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research Peter Gostomski, to introduce those who will present the graduates. Noa reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.
I now invite the Associate Dean of Postgraduate Research, Professor Bridget McNeil, to call upon the doctoral graduates.
Doctoral degrees are the highest academic qualifications awarded by the University of Canterbury. They are a mark of intellectual ability, critical thinking, and independence. In your graduation program, there's a short description of the research conducted by each of the doctoral graduates. As each graduate walks across the stage, the title of their doctoral thesis will appear on the screen, and members of their supervisory team here on the stage will stand to acknowledge the student's achievement. Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University Council. Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science with First Class Honours, James Samuel Davies in Biochemistry. Doctor of Philosophy, Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours and Bachelor of Science, Samantha Jane Alou in Medical Physics. Doctor of Philosophy and Postgraduate Diploma in Child and Family Psychology, Emma Courtney Woodford in Psychology. Doctor of Philosophy and Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Hannah Rebecca Rose Jones in Psychology. Doctor of Philosophy, Hiba Gaiba Mahmood Sayed Ahmed in Accounting. Ethelene Agazong Wananki in Biochemistry. Jessica Allen in Health Sciences. Rebecca Rose Hazel Bodecker in Psychology. Deborah Jane Bowen in Health Sciences. Stephen John Compton in Audiology. Ben Ryan Jack Crichton in Ecology. Scott Walter Danielson in Psychology. Andrew Neil Davidson in Computer Science. Jamie Elizabeth Delano in Geology. Shanice Mary Krieger Duncan in Economics. Kerry Domyan Mainson in Mathematics. Nargis Mayshao in Management. Timothy Andrew Mackenzie in Computer Science. Christopher Gerard Mayer in Ecology. Tony Muro in Biological Sciences. Rajika Madashini Manasingh in Chemistry. Amor Prakesha Kumar in Economics. Carlos Rosado de Palacio in Geology. Sarah Diane Sale in Biochemistry. Shailandra Kumar Sharma in Chemistry. Kylie Ann Short in Health Sciences. Ilya Raja Subramanian in Marketing. Chanel Lisa Toms in Environmental Science. Gerald Craig Toft in Mathematics. Mingjia Wang in Psychology. Logan Keith Williams in Management. Wei Lun Wu in Economics. Yan Sha Yu in Economics. Master of Philosophy, Pravesh Tyagi.
I invite the Executive Dean of Science, Professor Sarah Young, to call upon the graduates in her faculty.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University of Council. Master of Science with Distinction and Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Lisa Yishen Chen. Jessica Momo Fazad, Kyrgyzstan. Rebecca Elizabeth Holt. Master of Science with Distinction, Robin Tino Bill Desplatis. Dana Mallory Bingham. Timothy Jaren Chang. Briar Jane Collins. Emma Kate Coltis. George Reginald Cox. Joshua Michael Daglish. Rob William Eastman Denson. Maya Courtney Gerard. Jade Deanna Gibson. Ruth Hannah Jadorides. Michelle Sophia Harwinkels. Jessie Lee Henwood. Kelly Nicole Herman Aspinwall. Patrick Sean Heslop. Nathan John Hill. Jordan Alice Hollinshead. Sasha Michelle Johnston. Andrew William McCabe. Emma Lee McFerrier. Elizabeth Morgan. Jesse Calvin Satherley. Andrew Larson Sinclair. Alison Sarah Superior. Alexandra Jade Strang. Renee Claire Tafahima. Megan Cara Taylor. Shaylin Estella Treffery Townend. Kieran James Williamson. Jack Anton Rainier Zidich. Master of Science with Merit, Jason Sutherland Alexander. Brittany Christine Connolly. Francis Ivy James. Hannah Rose Langley. Mingyuan Leo. Nikki Angel Malagaho. Charisma Grace Roberts. Madison Brooke Sargent. Elizabeth Cara Wagenvoort. Master of Science, Thomas Casey Fenton Brownless. Fergus Roy Dixon Lowen. Master of Water Resource Management with Distinction, Desmond Bede Kavanagh McCloy. Master of Water Resource Management with Merit, Zane Eric Shadbolt. Master of Water Resource Management, Hugh Maxwell Blake Manson. Amy Marie Culkin. Master of Applied Data Science with distinction, Nisha Budatoki. Zhang Hung Bui. Christina Alex Cameron. Sharon Dwilif Kumar. Chi Chung Fung. Shubu Fung. Taruki Vingsala Gunawaradana. Thomas Ralph Gutteridge. Marina Kukovkina. Su Leo. Ian Fabio Malman Mendes. Roman Naumov. Sarah Ung. Diane Charlene Parry. Gus McMillan Pawson. Kenneth Amit Rosal. Raghunathan Senthil Kumar. Hadley Blake Tiddy. Lillian Simon van Kaunen. Udita Irish Mayaduna Wasu Singha Mayadunaj. Lucianne Joy Wingrove. Xing Zhong. Jin Zhong. Master of Applied Data Science with Merit, Isaac Abraham. Aruka Mary Bakiraj Aro Santiago. Tan Trago. Sati Pinjariva Ril Tainka Chan. Yin Pung. Wei Shui Song. Diva Shrisa. Prasina Venkeshvina Taranamiran. Vanita Viswanathan. Master of Applied Data Science, Yiying Shen. Li Zhu Dong. Paloma Gonzalez Gonzalez. Shou Hui Hu. Mua Lioa Revival Leo. Mungyo Liu. Anand Murugesan. Manaka Naga Geverthan. Cho Fang Pung. Nathaniel Thomas Stephen Pyle. Rosman Raju. Numan Rastogi. Nan Wong. Professional Masters of Computer Science with Merit, Juing Jia Lu. Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, Andrew Ronald Black. Dominic James Ahuriri Bugden. Jasmine Hannah Gabriel Hinchy. Sophia Louise Witham. Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Data Science, Sanja Karawal. Similin Vigarnawadaja. Postgraduate Diploma in Clinical Psychology, Roxana Ariel Bryan. Hannah Frances Chapman. Brianne Elise Elam. Dina Makorios. Bruno Hamish Unga. Postgraduate Diploma in Science with Distinction, Sarah Jane Stewart. Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Rachel Lee Nuns. Graduate Diploma in Science, Madeline Rose Bubbage. Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts, Emily Jane Mockin. Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Laws, Kairangi May Margaret Cox. Bachelor of Science, Certificate in Arts and Certificate in Commerce, Michael Kieran Longdon. Bachelor of Science, Joshua Christopher Allen. Farrell Moalana Ra'asi. Chantel Aldona Avillanosa. Oscar Lewis Best. Alexandra Rose Blanchett. Istilvu Royce Britton. Fraser Donald Rutherford Brown. Sasha Marie Carey. Anna Thompson Casey. Christine Stephanie Canlas Castro. Yuliang Chen. Lioi Chung. Patricia Maria David. Argyle Andrew Dempster. Robert James Duggan. Paula Christina Chambers Doneguin. Claudia Grace Eames. Glenn Angelo Gasman. James Stephen Gleeson. Alexander Luke Greeno. Jemima Francis Gregory. Kahu Terence Griffin. Callum Owen Heisman. Idris Hamid. Artist Isabella Rose Marie Hingston. Caitlin Haddell Howarth. Taylor Mackenzie Hunter. Charlotte Gabriel James. Alexander James Kelly. Chung Guan Kim. Megan Caitlin Coppin. Claudia Candice Lassiter. Georgina Rose Laurie. Sean Michael Lee. Hannah Margaret Long. Charles David Henry MacDonald. Sudarshan Malla. Krishrani Mani Maran. Benjamin Craig Manning. Witch Hazel Dobson McAllister. Oliver James McGarry Burford. Lachlan Jacob McKenzie. Cameron David Allen McRobbie. Maria Anna Mitta Stevens. Noor Liana Binti Muhammad Aris. Marcus Joseph Moody. Daniel George Edward Solomon Nasheed. Ella Sophie Nichols. Caitlin May O'Rourke. Nina Charlotte Parker. Alita Jean Penner. Jacob Robert Pilgrim. Nicholas Craig Plym. Daniel Joshua Regan. Muhammad Akmal Hakim bin Roslia Kini. Rosa May Shaw. Bethany Carol Simpson. Olivia Sirasompon. Liam Hamish Sluter. Amber Grace Smorridge. Xiaozhong Song. Adam Fukai Stedman. Lottie Stowe. Neve Barrington Stratton. Thomas James Sunderland. Hao Yu Tan. Lily Rose Taylor. Gabriel Kerry Thomas. Kaylin Arama Thomas. Alyssa Florence Thompson. Viliami Tavaki Tohi. James Conrad Swio Unabia. Ray Fu Wong. Win Quinn Wong. Gemma Margaret Webb. Taris Regan Weir. Bailey Page Westrup. Jacob Samuel Wilkinson. Grace Hannah Williams. Amber Allen Willis. Zara Willows. Amy Vanessa Warman. Jessica Tony Wood. Tao Wu. Isabella Selena Zamet. Bachelor of Data Science, Grace Tumanaku Mahi Cleland Potty. George Frederick Smith Koff. Moses Bernard Calibro Villano. Master of Audiology with Distinction, Gemma Louise Anderson. Keira Ann Louise Corbo. William Z. Shangin Lee. Shu Liu. Tanya Marie Niam. Stephanie Anna Grace Nysink. Maya Isabel Pankhurst. Alina Prasai. Sahana Sharma. Hanku Zhong. Master of Audiology with Merit, Kia Ann Braund. Jingjing Li. Huiming Ni. Bachelor of Speech and Language Pathology with Second Class Honours Division 1, Hannah Margaret Rose Newell.
Honoring the recent trend of taking popular songs and arranging them for a traditional classical ensemble, today's performance features Stan Walker's Aotearoa, played by a string quartet. This piece has been arranged specifically for our graduation celebrations by the University of Canterbury's Head of Performance Music, Professor Mark Menzies. Today, it is performed by students and graduates of UC's School of Music. I invite the Executive Dean of the Business School, Professor Paul Ballantyne, to call upon the graduates in his faculty.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University Council. Master of Commerce with Merit, Jenna Simone Elston. Jamisa Clark Landers. Lance Nivet Woods. Master of Commerce, Krista Angela Wills. Master of Applied Finance and Economics with Distinction, Sam James Lind. Master of Applied Finance and Economics, Kai Lung Lee. Juliana Leima Malasikoto. Maitreyi Anant Matre. Nok An Nguyen. Watafoti Saofai. Master of Business Administration with Distinction, Kieran James Erasmussen. Masayuki Ito. Master of Business Administration, Mung Hwan Chin. George David Williams. Master of Business with Distinction, Pimchanok Bunposari. Gemma Joanna Charteris. On Kok Leong. Leilian Eden Whiteley Phillips. Master of Business with Merit and Bachelor of Criminal Justice, Sasha Grace Norris. Master of Business with Merit, Madison May McConnell. Olivia Rose Powell. Saikrupa Rajamani. Nadia Romanenta. Chutima Sepsawan. Lohitya Sethuraman. James Keith Walton. Yang Ya. Master of Business, Tega Nurul Islami. Shu Yan Leo. Kalamali Oloa Makaleo Tu'ulua. Raja Ahmed Ismail bin Ranja Azman. Wei Yu Wong. Yi Yang. Yi Dang Zhang. Rui Zhu. Master of Business Information Systems with Distinction, Y.C. Cheong. Duc Viet Duan. Xuan Hong. Anna Soboleva. Ashitha Sripakash. Thomas Oscar Stickings. Mefam Zengmo. Master of Business Information Systems with Merit, Yi Chen Dong. Pranav Jaya Prakash. Pai Kent. Kavya Maraboina. Voswan Annoyen. Norfara Binti Razali. Francisco Paulo Lantada Salandanan. Master of Professional Accounting with Distinction, Kun Dong. Fei Hung Soon. Master of Professional Accounting with Merit, Zhili Guo. Wenjing He. Kanok Porn Tengtam Vinich. Master of Professional Accounting, Zicheng Liu. Shouwa Wei. Bachelor of Commerce with First Class Honours, Benjamin William Johnston. Postgraduate Diploma in Business with Distinction, Cheong Wu. Postgraduate Diploma in Business with Merit, Tiziana Baldini. Alexandra Margaret McLeod Watts. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration with Distinction and Postgraduate Certificate in Strategic Leadership, David Richard Ravenwood. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration with Distinction, David Bruce Roland Proud. Postgraduate Diploma in Business Information Systems, Talini Pasan Madhubashini Panipatiya Kankana Malagay. Postgraduate Diploma in Information Systems and Technology, Nancy Aroha. Tae Hyung Yuk. Bachelor of Commerce and Diploma in Languages, William John Murray. Bachelor of Commerce, Sara Farisha Binti Abdul Razak. Nurin Aina Binti Abdullah. Sara Fahad Aladwani. Ahuda Hamza Ali. Norwajiha Ani Binti Alias. Joshua Douglas Alcock, Elliot Lawrence Andrews, Aliyah Erdina binti Anwar, Curtis Jack Tane Arledge, Noor Amalina binti Azaruddin, Ayesha Akila binti Azman, Noor Aliyah Aisnisna binti Azman, Reuben Patrick Bannon, Intan Norashikan binti Fauzi, Hanisa binti Ismail Fahmy, Nurul Aisha binti Mot Fauzi, Damien Alexander Bolliger, Matthew David Cairns, Luis Angelo Solivar Calçado, Bridie Gabates Cameron, Wing Yan Chan, Jesse Chen, Isabella Rose Christie, Emily Jane Clark, Tyler John Klink, Ethan James Kogel, Cameron Collins, Billy Rodney Cook, Samuel Jack Coombe, Olive Harriet Cornwall, Mason Robert Pablo Coltis, Hayden John Crocker, Ritika Dangwal, Pixie Eve Davies, Irish Nicole Marquez de Jesus, Matthew John Dennehy, Ruby Hania Sonia Tashenko Dingle, Lucio Joaquin Doddington, Patrick Doughty, Erwin Ma bin Zaran Ma, Isaac John Edwards, Nicole May Eichert, Ani Pangalinan Ferrus, Amy Gemma Fields, Jacob William Garnett, Muhawi Teklai Gabriel Michael, Angela May Gabrielle Abuel Guda, Angus Paratene Henare, Bridget Huang, Jackson Robert Hunter, May Amira, Esma binti Isman, Joseph Richard Jagger, Madiha binti Jamayan, Han Yu Jin, Madison Kate Johnson, Kyron Afika binti Kyril Azam Justi, Dong Yong King, Taisei Koganizawa, Hikari Richard Kono, Tessin Kumagai, Thomas Graham Lambie, Connor James Menzies Langworthy, Ethan James Law, Tiana Jun Lee Ling. Ho Chu Lo. Joshua Ryan Lovett. Alexander James Love. Her Ma. Callum George McKay Peters. Reina Makihara. Theo Edward Manji. Harrison Mills Marsh. Sophia binti Mohammed Nizam. Malia Fatia binti Mohammed Mazali. Connor Stewart Munro. Nur Adina binti Nazir. Ahmed Nazrul bin Nazmi. Eros Nupane. Elliot Francis Neville. Adrian Ko-Wan Nu. Haruka Oya. Rochelle Mila Palaleo. Harsh Vinashkumar Patel. Felicity Marama Emerald Pierce. Igor Pung. Solomon Kane Kamare Edwards. Jade Elizabeth Pope. Than Chinook Rains. Raja Ahmed Idris bin Raja Azman. Kirthi Hassan Ravindran. Ruby Sophia Degrucci Rimmer. Muhammad Zakwan bin Roslin. Nazifa Alia binti Rosley. Benjamin Russell. Amrit Sapkota. Shaza Ifa Sazali. Nicholas Samuel Snyderman. William Jonathan Snyderman. Aini Sophia binti Scheifel. Li Tao Shen. Yu Hao Shi. Alessa Aisha binti Siddiq. Amber Gale Speechley. Isabella May Spencer. Alexander Kieran Strickland. Muhammad Sufi bin Sulaiman. Mikey Gale Miranda Tan. Ashley Thompson. Mia Naiwayata Titchens. Lavender Rose Turner. Samuel Oliver Wakelin. Michaela Bailey Walsh. Zhang He Wong. King Chi Wong. Ziyu Wong. John William Wells. Jordan Clark Wellsford. Cheyenne Ching Wing. Jared Hayden Wong. Jung Woo. Karen Yamagata. Bi Ya Yang. Nur Fatiha binti Zaili. Zheng Wenjia.
I invite the Executive Dean of Health, Associate Professor Kathy Andrew, to call upon the graduates in her faculty.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present these graduates for recognition by you as Chancellor and the University Council. Master of Health Science, Professional Practice with Distinction, Sharon Maria Bennett. Avnita Chand. Caitlin Brianna McCoy. Samantha Allison Espiritu Nawi. Juliet Kate O'Connell. Caitlin Madison Sears. Rianne Jodie Sharples. Felicity Caroline Blair Vanderpoel. Claire Elizabeth Morrison Watson. Master of Health Sciences, Professional Practice with Merit, Andrea Jin Yen Chow. Sandra Elizabeth Cox. Nilufa Dakipu. Alexia Jane Drain. Olivia Rose Edwards. Gore Jessica Gow. Kendall Elizabeth Lister. Gabriella Avril McKellar. Suman Park. Colin Woodhouse. Master of Health Science, Professional Practice, Trudy Etong Lukai. Leo Agi Chime. Hu Chan Lan. Mina Toma Asiasio. Jasmine Margaret Trevarton. Wesley Guy van der Gelden. Melissa Ann Young. Postgraduate Diploma in Child and Family Psychology, Brianna Kate Russell. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Sciences, Adesanya Chris Adelele. Deepika Atikayan. Femi Navas Manaka Thurdiel. Postgraduate Certificate in Health Sciences, Kimberly Mary Road. Bachelor of Health Sciences, Zane Alfalfa Parawan Acciento. Meg Isabella Therese Darby. Ataro Jean Doig. Jane Rachel Douglas. Kelsey Hirani Elkington. Amy Victoria Isabella Flood. Ellie Louise Hiscott. Jai Shin Lee. Olivia May Overend. Bachelor of Sport Coaching, Andrew James Gillen. Ruby Mariah Hikaroa. Molly Jean Judson. Molly Jean Judson. Tom Alexander Keane. Cameron Lawrence Maybe. Forbes Lachlan Isaac McCulley. Mustafa Rafi. Jennifer Megan Rhodes. Harrison Paul Roth. Reese Christopher Watson Webb.
It is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Devin Davies. Devin Davies graduated from the University of Canterbury in 2017 with a Bachelor of Computer Science. His app, Crouton, a recipe organizer, recently won an Apple Design Award. Devin works at Smudge, a Christchurch agency that helps businesses, including New Zealand Police, use technology to solve problems. Devin also enjoys family life with his wife and 3 kids.
Good morning, everyone. Graduates, family, friends, and staff. It's a privilege to be spending this morning with you, and I'm honoured and humbled to have this opportunity to speak. Firstly, congratulations to all of you graduating today. For all of your hard work over the last few years. It's finally paid off. You made it. I feel I should come clean at the outset. This seems like a safe space. I actually didn't attend my graduation, much to my mum's disappointment. 7 years later, she'll finally get the photo of me in the gown. So I'd like to thank the University of Canterbury for helping me get back in my mum's good books. I was a graduate in the class of 2017 with a degree in computer science. I have many fond memories looking back. A particular highlight was a Senge 302 paper in software engineering, which was a year-long group project where we built an app that visualized the America's Cup. Most group projects can end in flames, but somehow the universe aligned and I ended up being the weakest link in what could only be described as the A-team of uni group projects. For many of you, graduating marks the end of your formal education journey, one that started when you were likely just around 5 years old. Likely all of your memorable life has been spent in education, so stepping out now into the big wide world is a giant step. I know for me, I was daunted by the prospects of getting a real job. Somehow, I got very lucky and joined a company called Smudge as a graduate iOS developer. Smudge is a company in Christchurch that help businesses solve problems through technology. And we've worked with the likes of the New Zealand Police, building tools that help them to make New Zealand a safe country. Over the last 7 years, I've had the privilege of being involved with some of this work, as well as many other niche apps across Australia, New Zealand, and further afield. After upskilling on the job and learning how to build apps, I got super passionate about it. I started working on some of my own in my spare time, just for fun. I've also always enjoyed cooking. When I moved out and got married, I was still studying while my wife was working. So while she was working, I was fulfilling my lifelong dream of being a trophy husband. Seeing as I was home earlier, I started doing the meal planning and the cooking. One Saturday afternoon, when my collection of recipes was getting a little out of hand, I thought, you know what, I could probably make an app that does this. There are hundreds of recipe apps out there, but at the time I really didn't want to cough up the $8 to buy the best one. Although in retrospect, that would have saved me a lot of time. I named the app Crouton and put it on the App Store, in case anyone else wanted to try it out. For the first year or so, no one except me really used it. But I kept chipping away at it and adding things that I would like to use. Fast forward a couple of years, and it slowly gained a bit of momentum. This year, though, things really took off, to the point where if you told me 9 months ago how this year was going to play out, I would have called you crazy. The fact that I'm up here now is crazy. I'll try and tell the quick version because I only have a short time up here, and at this point, I bet you're dying to stretch your legs. Last year, Apple announced their Apple Vision Pro, a spatial computer that looked like something from the future. I knew immediately that I had to try and bring Crouton across to this device. It was tricky to build for initially because you couldn't actually try the hardware as they hadn't released it yet. So you had to build the whole thing in a simulator and guess how it might actually feel to use. Fast forward to the end of January this year, and I had Crouton ready to go and released to the App Store, ready for day one of the device's launch. On a whim, I decided to email Joanna Stern from the Wall Street Journal to let her know about my app. I'm a small fish in a very big sea of developers, so I really didn't expect it to lead to anything. I also had exceptionally low expectations for how Crouton was going to be received on Vision Pro. So it was wild when I woke up in the morning that the reviews for this device were released, to a flood of messages on my phone from friends, all sharing a YouTube link to the Wall Street Journal with their review of the device. To my shock, Joanna had used my app in her review, not just for a small clip, but a core segment of the video. Remember, at this point, I hadn't even really had the chance to test this app properly in a kitchen. There are fewer weirder feelings than watching someone else use something that you've built before you've even had a chance to, let alone the Wall Street Journal. This video was seen by over 3 million people and also ended up on the late night show with Stephen Colbert. And this video really catapulted Crouton, and the next few months have felt like a bit of a dream. From there, I was invited to speak at a conference in China about my experience building for Vision Pro. 1 minute you're coding on your couch, the next you're literally standing on the Great Wall of China. Life can be so very weird. Following that, I was nominated as a finalist for an Apple Design Award. To anyone in the room not familiar, probably everyone in the room, these are like the Oscars but for app developers. Something that's always been an absolute dream to me, but not one that I ever thought would actually happen. I was humbled to be the first New Zealander as a finalist for one of these awards. And to my amazement, I was announced as the winner of the interaction category and got to fly over to Cupertino in the US and meet some of the design and executive team at Apple that I've looked up to for about as long as I can remember. It was a truly wild experience. Anyway, that's a lot of talking about me. Let me try and land this by wrapping those experiences into some meaningful lessons that I've learned over the last few years. I think there are 3 key things. Firstly, when you're starting out and trying to find your way, say yes to every opportunity, even if it's way out of your comfort zone. You can't predict where those opportunities will take you. And also, sometimes it may not be the main thing that you say yes to that unlocks further opportunities, but a small interaction that comes as a result of being in those situations. Secondly, there's no defined path to success. Some people will try to sell you that there is, but success is only clear in retrospect. When I was building Crouton for Vision Pro, a number of people wondered whether it would be worthwhile, myself included. And even though the Design Award wasn't specifically for the Vision Pro version, it got me on the map and on Apple's radar, which I'm sure helped a lot. And lastly, and related to those, it seems to me that there are no guarantees to success. The thing that is most important is that you follow your passions and dive deep on them. Talent is just hard work unseen. If you put in the time, feel the passion, then luck can intersect, and there you find success. But if not, that doesn't matter. It's really the pursuit of passion that is meaningful. Okay, I lied. There's a 4th lesson. A few weeks ago, we lost a dear friend and colleague at Smudge, Stu Braxton. I'd like to just make mention of him, as he was a key mentor to me as I've grown in my career, and his absence we felt deeply, not just by me and Smudge, but many New Zealand businesses that he was involved with. I know we're not very good at it as New Zealanders, but my last piece of advice is simply that any opportunity you get to let people know how you feel about them, you should take it. You only get so many opportunities, and how we make others feel, that is truly what is the most important. Finally, once again, congratulations, graduates. You made it. Enjoy your celebrations. Thank you.
Tēnā koutou katoa. I'm Cheryl Delaray, Vice-Chancellor, and I now wish to invite you all to join me once again in expressing our appreciation to our special speaker this morning, Devin Davies. Thank you, Devin. On behalf of the university community, we're extremely proud of your achievements. For the University of Canterbury, a graduation ceremony is a pivotal event, as it epitomizes our academic mission, the pursuit of knowledge, excellence, and academic achievement. A graduation is a time of joy, a time of celebration when we gather as a university community to honor the magnitude of the achievements of our graduates in the presence of others, whānau, families, classmates, university staff, university council, and alumni. To all our graduates, on behalf of the entire university community, congratulations on achieving a significant milestone in your life's journey. With a qualification from the University of Canterbury, you are well equipped to grasp the opportunities, to step confidently into the next stage of your lives, knowing that you have an excellent educational foundation. As a UC graduate, you are now part of our worldwide alumni network, and I wish to invite each of you to join us at our very many alumni events locally and internationally. At the end of this month, I shall have the privilege and pleasure of hosting our alumni in cities across Malaysia and then in Singapore. No matter where your life's journey may take you, you will have an opportunity to meet with us and to connect with UC graduates who are doing amazing things, as you've heard from our guest speaker. Although we're coming to the end of our formal ceremony, today's celebration is more than the ceremony itself. I invite you to let every moment of this day matter. Graduates, it's your day, a time to acknowledge your hard work. You have done the mahi. Now enjoy the achievement in the knowledge that your qualification is, as our Chancellor said, an asset of a lifetime. Assembled guests, we have now come to the conclusion of our formal proceedings. Thank you for joining us in celebration this morning. And I wish to invite each of us, if we're able, to stand as we sing Gaudeamus. The words can be found at the back of your programs. And please, as a way of honoring the achievements of our graduates, I ask all of our guests, whānau and friends, to continue standing while the academic procession and graduates leave the auditorium. I now wish to invite those who are able to please stand. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa.